Ever wondered how to make a delicious vegan moussaka that exceeds expectations? Today we're going to create a mind-blowing vegan moussaka that is not only hearty and satisfying but also healthy and cruelty-free. This recipe is layered with beautifully roasted eggplants and potatoes, a rich and flavorful sauce, and topped with a creamy, dreamy topping. Let's go through the ingredients you'll need. For the eggplant layer, you'll need 2 to 3 medium eggplants, sliced thinly, some salt and olive oil. For the potato layer, 3 to 4 medium potatoes, peeled and thinly sliced will do. The sauce requires 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 medium onion, minced, 3 cloves of garlic, minced, 1 medium green pepper, minced, 14 ounces of canned tomatoes, minced, 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and salt and pepper to taste. And finally, for the creamy topping, you'll need 2 cups of plant-based milk, like soy or almond milk, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, and salt and pepper to taste. Gather these ingredients, and we can start cooking this delightful dish. First, we'll prepare the eggplant and potato layers. Begin with 2 to 3 medium-sized eggplants, cut into thin slices. Sprinkle the slices with salt and let them sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. This process helps to draw out the excess moisture and reduce any bitterness. Then, rinse the slices well and pat them dry. Lay the eggplant slices on a baking tray lined with parchment paper, drizzle with olive oil, and toss them until they're well coated. Pop them in the oven, preheated to 200 degrees Celsius, for 20 to 25 minutes, until they turn golden brown and are fully cooked. While the eggplant is roasting, let's prepare the potato layer. Take 3 to 4 medium-sized potatoes, peel and slice them thinly. Season with a little salt and pepper, arrange them on a baking tray, brush with olive oil and roast in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. While the eggplant and potatoes are baking, we can start making the sauce. The sauce is where most of the flavor comes from in this recipe. And let me tell you, it's a symphony of flavors. First, we heat up a generous spoonful of olive oil in a deep pan over medium heat. Toss in some finely chopped onions, crushed garlic, and diced green pepper. Stir these around and sauté until they soften and release their wonderful aroma. Now it's time to add in the chopped canned tomatoes. Give it a good stir, ensuring everything is well mixed. To this vibrant mixture we add dried thyme, a sprinkle of paprika, and a pinch of salt and pepper. Stir everything together and let the magic happen. Allow it to bubble away and simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes until it thickens slightly. This intensifies the flavors and gives us a rich, robust sauce that's simply irresistible. With the sauce ready, we can move on to the creamy topping. The creamy topping is what gives this vegan moussaka its richness. This delectable layer is a delightful mix of plant-based milk and spices, creating a velvety topping that's the perfect complement to the hearty base. So let's get started on this crucial step. First, grab a bowl and pour in 2 cups of plant-based milk. You can use soy milk or almond milk, both work wonderfully in this recipe. Next, add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This will act as a thickening agent, giving our creamy topping its luscious consistency. Now it's time for some flavor. Add a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and season with salt and pepper to taste. Whisk everything together until the ingredients blend perfectly, forming a smooth and creamy mixture. There you have it, our creamy topping is ready. Now that all the components are ready, it's time to assemble our moussaka. Assembling the moussaka is like building a delicious savory lasagna. Start by creating a base with the roasted eggplant slices. This is followed by a layer of those perfectly roasted potato slices. Over this, pour the sauce that's been simmering with all its aromatic flavors. Make sure it's evenly distributed over the potatoes, reaching every nook and cranny. Now comes the crowning glory. The creamy topping. Drizzle it over the sauce, ensuring a uniform spread. With all layers in place, it's time for the baking magic to happen. Slide the dish into a preheated oven and bake until the top turns a beautiful golden hue and the layers have set. The aroma filling your kitchen will be a tantalizing preview of the feast to come. Once out of the oven, resist the urge to dig in immediately. Let it cool for a few minutes before serving, and there you have it. A mind-blowing vegan moussaka that exceeds expectations. Enjoy your meal.